If you feel like you do not get enough leads, if you feel like you get enough leads but you're not getting enough sales out of those leads, if you feel like you get a ton of traffic to your website that might not be converting, this strategy is for you. With so much uncertainty in the market and multiple wars going on around the world, there's no question that your lead cycle and your sales cycle is affected. This is especially true if you're a B2B business, if you are offering any kind of products or services for businesses. Now, this is a tricky situation because if your sales are not great, your profitability might not be great either, and you might not have that much money to invest back into marketing and lead generation. However, there is a way to optimize what you currently have today without spending more money on marketing, more money on lead gen, or more money on getting prospects through your sales cycle. The answer to optimizing your lead cycle and your sales cycle and to get more users into your sales pipeline is site intelligence technology. Now, you've probably heard about this before. There are technologies that you can implement on your site that allow you to see the users that are visiting your site and the specific pages on your site, even if they do not call you or submit a contact form. Getting these tools are easy. It's a few $100s, you take a code, you implement it on your website, and they give you a dashboard and you can see who is visiting your site and if there is a match. Now, most of the time, these technologies will identify the company that might be visiting your site, but they will not identify the exact decision maker that is on your site. And also, once you see this information, once you saw that a company was visiting your website, you do not really know what to do with that information. There needs to be a series of actions taken after you actually identify that John Myers from ABC company is visiting a specific service page or product page on your website. At Optimum 7, we have created a specific process that allows you to see who's on your website, which company. Then we enhance that information to tell you which decision makers are actually on your website. Then we segment that information to see, well, what type of intent do these specific users have? Are they looking for information? Are they ready to buy? Are they shopping around? And then after enhancing this information to get the valid email addresses, the valid phone numbers, the valid mobile numbers of these decision makers, we've implemented a system that automatically sends them an email, that might automatically give them an AI phone call, that automatically sends it to your CRM that you use, Salesforce or HubSpot, and automatically creates custom audiences so that you can retarget these individuals at a future date. Now, why is this retargeting, recontacting, automation process valuable? In a down market or unstable market, which is the one we have today, there is uncertainty politically, there is uncertainty economically, there is uncertainty in the government. There's no question that this affects everybody, especially the B2B buyers. So, your sales cycle is longer than it should be. And with a longer sales cycle, you have to be more proactive when it comes to your marketing, your retargeting, your levels of awareness stages, as well as the abundance of proof that you have to show that you are the best person to do business with, that you actually deserve that B2B money. This process that we've created at Optimum 7 that takes the website users that do not contact you, identifies the decision makers, sends them an automated email, shows them a custom message through the audiences that are created for retargeting, and then AI calls them with a specific offer, allows you to get those leads that you might not have otherwise gotten. It allows you to decrease that sales cycle, therefore getting that prospect into your sales pipeline faster. It allows you to start a conversation with a prospect that might be looking for your product, but that might be in the earlier stages of the levels of awareness funnel. Ultimately, this process gives you more activity, more leads, more sales without you having to increase your ad spend, your marketing budget. It leverages the traffic that you already get to your site, but it optimizes the touch points so that you can make them a customer or a client faster. Now, if you review that entire process, there's enhancements you have to do to the data that you get. It all starts with a URL of the company that might be visiting your website. It's important which pages they're visiting on your website and what their journey looks like. If they're just looking at some blog posts, you can't really contact them. But if they're specifically looking at service pages, let's say they've been to your site 7 times in the past 30 days, this is prime example of an engagement. So you have to contact them because they've been looking at that service page multiple times in the past 30 days. They might not have made that decision to contact you yet, but they will. Then you have the messaging that you need to send. What kind of an email are you going to send? You can't just say, hey, you were on our website, let's help you out. You can't just say that. You have to create specific offers for the specific pages, the specific services that they might be interested in. And then obviously this needs to be coordinated between your sales department and your marketing department so that you continue to nurture those specific prospects. They might be cold prospects, they might be warm prospects, in the right direction. Now I'll tell you about what we do at Optimum 7. For example, if I see that there is a prospect that is in my ICP, in my ideal customer profile, that might be doing, let's say, $10 million, and they visited Optimum 7 website 10 times in the past 30 days, I have their information enhanced already. I'll just go ahead and do a specific screencast to them based on the information that they were looking at on the website. So I'll personalize that experience, and that's important, personalization. And we don't stop there. All of you out there who are doing any kind of B2B business, you get leads. You get people contacting you. Hey, can I get information about blah, blah service or blah, blah product, right? Number one, how fast do you get back to those people? They should hear from you within 4 to 6 hours. The faster they hear from you, the more likely they're gonna convert. 2, what does that touch point look like? Are you as the CEO or the founder responding back to them? Because if you contact a company, say, I need your services, I might need your services, I'm looking for a solution for my problem, and the CEO replies to you, how important is that? That's incredibly important. I call it the CEO touch point. So every single lead that comes to your site should get an email back from the CEO. 3, what if I created an AI system that automatically calls when somebody submits a lead within 30 seconds to guide them in the right direction? And these technologies exist. We currently do this at Optimum 7. If you send us a lead form, we will call you within 30 seconds, and it's a trained AI agent that basically says, hey, I saw that you submitted a form or a request. What can we help you with? Here are the services. Here is how I can guide you in the right direction. And we record these conversations between the prospect and our AI model. And most of the time, we get a lot of important information right away. Now, if you contact a company looking for services and they contact you back within 24 hours, and then if you contact one other company and they literally call you within 30 seconds, you are highly likely to do business with the one that moves faster. So this entire funnel, this entire strategy, this flow allows you to move faster as a B2B provider. This strategy has multiple proprietary tools that we use to identify people that are on your website. And again, there are already tools out there in the marketplace that you can pay $300, $400 for. There are tools that cost $15,000, $20,000 annually. These tools exist, but there is nothing that exists from an automation standpoint that automatically emails the people on your website, automatically finds the information and enhances that data, automatically calls them through an AI model, and a strategy that actually optimizes your sales cycle, holds your salespeople and your sales manager accountable for contacting those cold prospects, and actually makes a dent in your bottom line and your top line. If you feel like you do not get enough leads, if you feel like you get enough leads but you're not getting enough sales out of those leads, if you feel like you get a ton of traffic to your website that might not be converting, this strategy is for you. Contact us if you think that this specific site intelligence technology and strategy might help you with your sales situation and might help you optimize your sales cycle. We'll be happy to guide you in the right direction.